Hi Thumos guys, welcome back to Thumos Talks. This is where you guys ask me a question and I ask it to the Hi Thumos Brotherhood. Here's what they have to say. This is from Alto. He said, how do I deal with anxiety and feeling I'm never good enough? Alright, let's just jump into it. We had one guy, Omar, said avoid social media. Only person you should compare yourself to is yourself. I agree and disagree with this. When I was growing up, I did not have social media, dude. You know, I didn't have social media. I didn't have these phones with internet on them. You could only jerk off to Sundance films or a music video on MTV. You didn't have this crazy girls shaking their booties, guys posing. You know, hopefully you're not jerking to that, but guys posing. You know, on social media. You had to look in the mirror and scoop your nuts and be like, all right, I'm feeling down today. Let's go make something of myself. You didn't get to see people traveling in China on the Great Wall of China, people going to Ukraine, people, surfing in Bali. Like, you didn't see that shit. You just had to deal with your own depression. So social media came around, boom, you start seeing everyone doing everything all the time. Everyone's highlight reel, So, get off social media, man. Limit that shit. Follow people that inspire you, and that's about it. But honestly, just spend less time on social media. You'll be better off for it. All right? Get around killers. Get around men that are strong. Stop looking at what everyone else is doing, just flittering around in life. Stop that shit. But the one good thing about social media is if you got something to say, well, you can say it. And you can use that as leverage to gain an audience, to sort of, to get some power. So it can be useful. It can also keep you accountable in the right situations. Isaac said he's never going to be God or a god. But he can become really good at something that would change his life forever, like lifting or developing skills. I'm assuming you're young, Alto, and we all deal with this. We all deal with this as young bucks. We don't feel competent. We don't feel like we can handle the chaos of the world. I felt like this big time. I still feel like this all the time. It's natural. I will tell you, when you hit 25, the age of 25, your brain starts to just slow down a bit. Not like you become retarded, but you slow down in a way where you're not thinking all the time. You kind of have you've been around the block a few times. All right? You've seen it all before. You kind of understand. You've been in certain social situations. You've had maybe a couple girlfriends. You've been in interviews. You've worked multiple jobs. You get a feel for how things work out. And everything doesn't stress you out as much. So just keep that in mind. You won't always be overthinking and second guessing yourself. Yari said, stack the small wins and start seeing yourself and behaving as a winner. I agree. Stack those wins, baby. Little wins every day. What you can do. Get up. You can brush your teeth. You can do the road work that we talk about. You can follow the 10 Thumos commandments. Lift, train a martial art, be social. Say, take some time to meditate. Take some time to pray. Say, thank you, God. These are little wins. Things that actually make the individual man feel powerful. And you need to know that it's all in your hands. Like, you can do this all, man. You have the potential to change your life. You got to know that. So start acting like it. Get up with some purpose. When your 2 feet hit the ground, get up with some purpose. Nathan J said challenging limited beliefs through journaling exercises. Good. Journaling, writing stuff down can be helpful. Mike Warbear. I'm guessing you have no accomplishments in life and are probably a loser. Start training. Learn a valuable skill. Keep stacking small wins. This guy is a legend in our group. I trust this guy. He tells you the harsh truth. He gives you the medicine. Medicine doesn't always taste good, but it's true. You might be a loser right now, but that's the beauty of it. You might be like that character in Skyrim or Dark Souls when you first get out of the prison and you barely have clothes on. You're running around in your damn boxers. You're naked. You're vulnerable. Right now you're vulnerable. And you got to become competent at something. You got to learn. Seek wisdom. Learn a valuable skill. Keep stacking small wins. Don't be upset that you're at the beginning of the game. Be happy that you can play this game. All right? And realize, like, I just got to tell you this. I really want to tell you this. I was going to make a separate video of this. I probably will. regardless of if you believe in like religion or not, you believe that there's a God, there's a universe doing its thing, right? Like you want to develop a relationship with God, with that thing. Like I have conversations just sometime throughout the day, just man-to-man conversations with me and God, just talking like, hey, what's going on, God? How you doing? Like thank you for this beautiful day. I feel blessed. Thank you, God, for giving. I feel, and what that does is it centers me. It takes me out of my own thought loop, and it centers me. And I love this, and I really recommend that you start doing this from a young age. I was raised as a Christian, and this habit stuck with me. This man-to-man talk with God, like, God, I don't know how to solve this problem. Help me focus. Give me a solution to this. And by me kind of putting it out there, me kind of emptying the mind, putting it out there, I realized like I had this peace, and I didn't change right away. It's not like something changed immediately, but I felt peace. I felt presence, like, it is going to be okay, and I'm capable of handling this. I don't got to freak out. I'm telling you, this anxiety is felt by millions of men. It's not unique to you. You got to realize we're all experiencing some form of anxiety. It's how you deal with it, how you go from there. You're not going to die. And even if you do, it's not that bad, right? Time is going to pass. Things are going to change. Opportunities will present themselves. Slow down, baby. Slow down. Give it to God. All right? That's very powerful. Dan Alderson said mere affirmations to reprogram the subconscious mind and using them to actually affirm action taken, going after a bigger goal outside of himself. I never got into affirmations. I think that prayer was the original affirmations. I think that the Bible was the original Instagram of positivity quotes, right? I was raised on that. So I know these zingers, these scriptures that uplift the spirit. I engage in that prayer to get my mind right and to change the subconscious. Some people like saying affirmations. There's affirmations on YouTube. Dude, I've seen crazy ass affirmations. There's an affirmation, I am an alpha male. I am an alpha male. I have an alpha male. I have a big dick. I have a big dick. I have a big dick. You can say it all you want. It's not going to change anything. You can do the affirmations, or you can say some prayer. I don't know if I believe in the affirmations. I get you're trying to change your subconscious mind. I think you're better off saying some prayer and then getting after it, taking some action. The next thing. Ali said, you're not good enough. Neither am I. If we were, we'd have nothing left to do. It's a natural part of life, so embrace it instead of being intimidated by it. I agree, man. Do not, keep going. Keep showing up. You're not supposed to be perfect. Perfectionism is paralyzing. All right? Everyone's trying to be all perfect. Little goody-goody two-shoes walking around on eggshells. That's what pisses me off about all these self-improvement YouTubers. Telling you, always be this and that. Like, dude, you're not perfect. Stop trying to be. You know what is the most powerful thing? You getting after it. You stacking the wins, getting up, going forward, approaching the girl, doing the workouts, doing the heavy carries, training a martial art, getting out there, starting something new, failing. That's how you learn, man. Stop all these little random ass goody-goody two-shoes habits. Oh, it's like men have become drama queens in this realm, dude. We got to stop living like that. And anyone that's making you second guess yourself all the time, you should stop listening to them. Let's see. Dre said, you don't feel good enough because you don't have enough wins yet. It's true. It's true, man. Back to the wins. Like, you want to feel like a winner, you got to win. All right? Losing sucks. You don't get the dopamine reward from losing. You want to win? Go and train to win. Level up. That's the only way. You're going to keep getting beat up, and you're going to keep saying, you died. You got to restart and get your souls back. All right? So, level up, baby. Jackson said, you will never feel good enough comparing yourself to other people. Track your progress in whatever endeavor you're pursuing and try to improve a little bit every day. With consistent applied effort over the course of a long period of time, the difference will be significant. There you go, man. These are all wise guys in our group. These guys are from the Army, crushing it, some of them making six figures, some of them in school, but it's just crazy to see the wisdom. Hopefully you guys like these talks, because I feel like this is much better than me just talking to you from my own experience. This is an experience of hundreds of different men. So hopefully this is valuable to you. If you like it, then let me know down below. And if you have any questions, then also let me know. I'm going to keep going with a few of these because these are great. I'm gonna just jump around to some things I think are great. Malik said, there is a chance that you are correct when you think that you are not good enough. Delete social media and honestly assess without beating yourself up where you are in life and how you could be doing better. I've always thought that like anxiety was like a compass. It's trying to tell you something. But a lot of people run from their thoughts. They run from the anxiety. If you listen, usually it's telling you something. Hey man, you need to do this. Hey man, you need to stop being a puss. Step up to the plate. Hey man, you got to take care of this or shit's about to hit the fan. People bury the anxiety with drugs, with video games, fantasy, going off and leaving their own world and not listening to the anxiety. The anxiety is a compass. It's telling you if you want to stay on the path, do this, go this way. Stop neglecting. So there is Malik nailed it. There is a chance that you are correct. Listen to what the anxiety has to say. Like someone said earlier, write it down, man. Write it down. And see what your subconscious is telling you. Sahil said, don't compare yourself. You are against your past and only that. You are too stuck in your head. Hit the gym to clear your nervous system and stop overthinking. Comparison out of desperation is extremely beta. Garrett said, get good at something. Could be lifting weights, a sport, an instrument, a skill. Once you start to see progress in these areas of development, your confidence in yourself will increase. Dan is hitting on the head right here. Boom. Change the anime display. There's something here, man. We've talked about it. We've had this talk. There's a what is the psychology that makes you want to put an anime character as your PFP? You see mine? I have me. That is me. I am not different in real life than I am online. That is me. I do not get to hide behind something. In our group, you have to show your face. Why? Showing your face builds trust. It lets you know who is behind the keyboard, who is behind the phone. You do not get to hide behind a fake thing, a fake persona. You have to have accountability for the words that you say. When you decide to take on accountability for your life, responsibility, you will feel more like a man. Maybe this is a deeper issue for a lot of young guys I'm seeing because I see anime PFPs, I see Peaky Blinder PFPs, I see the weirdest shit. I see little ponies that guys use as their PFPs. It's like they're running from taking responsibility for their life. You must take accountability and responsibility from your life because you have to know that you are the one that can make changes. No one else can do it for you. So take responsibility. Start showing your face. It's to your great demise that you hide from that you hide online, where you can meet so many amazing people. Vinny, only comparing you to yourself is how you stay mediocre. It's necessary to compare yourself to others, to realize where you stand in life and what you need to do to be a man worthy of your goals. He was responding to the guy that said stay away from social media. Again, there's a balance. You can use it, But if all you're looking at is these juiced out bodybuilders all day and you're trying to be natty, you might be aiming at the wrong thing unless you're going to blast and cruise, baby. Unless you're going to jump on the trend. But let's see here. Let's do a few more. I'm enjoying this. Lawrence said, cut out all social media, study the Bible and how God has created every man in his own image. Hit the gym. Strong, beautiful body is prerequisite for a strong mind. And find your purpose. Once you identify with your calling, nothing will be more important. Not even your own self-image. This is great. We're going to wrap it up here. This is just perfect. I think that you should keep your eyes open and you should try to find something that you enjoy. This guy right here, training to be a pilot. All right, this guy's a beast. He takes pictures. He's in a plane all the time. Just amazing. He's found his calling. He wants to do this. If you enjoy something, don't be afraid to share that with other people, the love for that thing. Don't be afraid to develop that. You can do this while you learn other skills, while you learn valuable skills. You're not always supposed to chase your passion. I don't really believe that. I think you should start doing things that you're good at or learn a valuable skill. You find out you're good at it and you keep going down that route. Eventually you see, man, I kind of enjoy this. This is enjoyable. And you develop that further. But there is a very powerful force that gives you fire in the belly when you're doing something that you think is worthwhile, that leaves an impact and that is beneficial to the lives of other people. I mean, that is so big, man. And you will have maybe more anxiety when you find that thing because you don't want to let it go. You don't want it to fail. You feel like you're juggling a lot at once, but at least you realize, like, I got that fire in the belly. I got the Thumos, and I could do anything, right? And you don't have a spirit of fear, man. God didn't give you a spirit of fear. He gave you a spirit of power and conviction and might, a sound mind, not a spirit of fear and anxiety. Remember that, dude. You're a powerful young man, and you can do this. So that's all I got to tell you. Hopefully you feel invigorated and filled with that spirit. I hope that you have a blessed day. All of you guys dealing with that, just know it's going to be all right. Let me know what else you want to hear about, and I'll see you soon. Me and the group will talk to you soon. That's the Thumos Talk for today. Take care. Have a blessed day. Peace.